It's 10 trivia questions on the Halloween series in Michael Myers. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds, and happy Halloween! 2 Halloween-themed episodes going out today. This first one on Halloween, the movie series, and Michael Myers, and one later today on all things Halloween. So hit subscribe so you don't miss those fun, festive episodes on October 31st, 2023. Greetings from the past or the future, based on whenever you're listening to this. And I hope you are all dressed up and ready to go bob for some apples, which I don't think people do anymore, probably because of that pandemic. But I hope you are ready to have fun doing whatever activities you plan on doing. My Halloween costume this year is Bob Ross, which is a very simple curly wig and a denim shirt tucked into denim jeans and a little squirrel poking out of my pocket. So I'm getting ready to put that on for a virtual Halloween party I'm doing for a advertising company right after I record this episode. That should be a lot of fun. And I got to take a picture in front of one of my Bob Ross posters at one of my trivia locations in Johnson City, Tennessee, which was cool to try and kind of recreate that poster. And you can find that on social media at Ryan Buds on just about everything. Today's quiz on Halloween and Michael Myers is brought to you by CrowdPurr.com. CrowdPurr has reached 1,500 games in their game library. So if you are a trivia host and you need content, check out CrowdPurr.com. They have so many questions. 15 questions times 1,500, whatever that math is. So many questions, so many categories, and my go-to peeps when it comes to the world of hosting all types of trivia. Thanks to Ross Newton and everybody at CrowdPurr for writing those questions. So check out these questions today from that library and then go to crowdpurr.com. Free plan available. And then as you need more players and more features, there's different subscription tiers you can check out. Before we get to that, we have the letter P, as in Paul, and we have crimes, things you store items in, and medicines or drugs. Crimes, things you store items in, and medicines or drugs. Listen to my 3 answers at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day. Right now, we're all warmed up, we're ready, and we're diving into the Halloween movie franchise trivia. Here we go. Halloween and Michael Myers trivia. Question number 1. The Halloween franchise primarily takes place in the fictional town of Haddonfield. What state is Haddonfield in? Question number 1. Question number 2. Who is Michael Myers' first victim in the 1978 film Halloween? Who is Michael Myers' first victim in 1978's Halloween? Number 3, who composed the music for the first Halloween, including its now iconic main theme? Number 3, who composed the music for the first Halloween, including its now iconic main theme? Number 4, what musician and horror enthusiast wrote and directed 2 rebooted Halloween films in the late 2000s? Was it Dee Snider, Fred Durst, Rob Zombie, or Alice Cooper? Number 4, what musician and horror enthusiast wrote and directed 2 Halloween films in the 2000s? Dee Snider, Fred Durst, Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper. Question number 5, what's the only film in the Halloween franchise that does not feature antagonist Michael Myers? Number 5, what's the only film in the Halloween franchise that does not feature antagonist Michael Myers? Number 6, in the first Halloween film, the character of Michael Myers is listed as the blank in the film's closing credits. What was he? The blank. Number 7, what's the last name of the psychiatrist who treats Michael Myers at the Smith Grove Sanitarium? Number 7, what is the last name of the psychiatrist who treats Michael Myers at the Smith Grove Sanitarium? Number 8, as of 2023, which of these pop culture mediums has not featured a Halloween adaptation? Novels, comic books, video games, or TV series? Number 8, as of 2023, which of these pop culture mediums has not featured a Halloween adaptation? Novel, comic book, video game, or TV series? Number 9, which decade saw the release of the most installments in the Halloween film franchise? Which decade saw the release of the most installments in the Halloween film franchise? Number 10, what frequent Judd Apatow collaborator co-wrote all 3 installments in the rebooted Halloween franchise that began in 2018? What frequent Judd Apatow collaborator co-wrote all 3 installments of the rebooted Halloween franchise that began in 2018? And number 11, the bonus question, how many times does Dr. Loomis shoot Michael Myers at the end of 1978's Halloween? How many times does Dr. Loomis shoot Michael Myers at the end of Halloween? Those are all your questions, brought to you by crowdpurr.com. Go check out their amazing trivia library, and we'll be right back with the answers right after this. We are back with the answers to Halloween and Michael Myers trivia. Let's see how you did. Question number 1, the Halloween franchise primarily takes place in Haddonfield, Illinois. My home state, Illinois. It says Halloween 1978 co-writer and producer Deborah Hill used the name of her hometown, Haddonfield, New Jersey, for the name of the fictional Haddonfield, Illinois. Number 2, who is Michael Myers' first victim in 1978's Halloween? It's his sister, Judith Myers. And he gets her when he's a little kid. Number 3, who composed the music for Halloween? That's, of course, John Carpenter. I just watched a movie called Someone's Watching Me. And it's a made-for-TV movie that came out a month after Halloween, which came out the week of Halloween. I think it was October 25th, 1978. This movie came out like November 20th, 1978, but it was completed before John Carpenter worked on Halloween. And you can rent it for $2 or $3 on Amazon. I watched it last night, actually. It's not like a fantastic movie. It's not a must-see, but it is cool and very creepy and suspenseful throughout. And it makes you wonder, like, he had no idea how one of these movies would blow up, and one movie no one would probably ever talk about again. And he's still making music for these movies as they come out, so it's nuts. Number 4, what musician and horror enthusiast wrote 2 rebooted Halloween films? That was Rob Zombie. I thought he did a pretty good job with the first one, did not like the second one bit. Number 5, what's the only film in the Halloween franchise that does not feature Michael Myers? That's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Very trippy, crazy movie on its own. Number 6, in the first Halloween film, Michael is listed as The Shape. The Shape moves this way. The Shape kills this person. Very creepy. Number 7, what's the last name of the psychiatrist who treats Michael Myers? That's Loomis, Dr. Sam Loomis. Number 8, as of 2023, which of these pop culture mediums has not featured a Halloween adaptation? It's the TV series. They've done novels, they've done comic books, they've done video games, but they have not done a TV series. And the TV series, I think, is in the works. I think I just read an article. I don't know if it's going to be on Peacock or Stars or something. I just saw that there's going to be a Halloween series of some kind. Number 9, which decade saw the release of the most installments in the Halloween film franchise? That was the 80s. There were 4 Halloweens in the 80s. Number 10, Judd Apatow collaborator that co-wrote the most 3 recent movies was Danny McBride, if you can believe it, from Righteous Gemstones and a million other things. And number 11, how many times does Dr. Loomis shoot Michael Myers at the end of Halloween? I shot him 6 times. I think he yells out in the second one. In several occasions. 6 times. And there you have it, Michael Myers and Halloween trivia. I hope you had a good time playing along. Your fact of the day on this Halloween 2023 is, by age 70, your heart will have beat 2.5 billion times. That is quite a few beats. And we've got the letter P here for crimes. I'm going to say petty theft. For things you store items in. How about a piano? Maybe you have like a hidden vial of poison in a piano or something, in an old play. And medicines, drugs, I'll say Prozac. I'm not on it, but maybe I need it. Who knows? Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with Boods. Listen for that other episode later today. Cheers.